Welcome, everyone. Today we are talking about content. And do you have a love or hate relationship with content? It feels so good to get your posts out on Instagram, right? But then you might not get as much engagement as you want. Maybe not as many likes or comments or saves as shares. Or maybe you're getting the same people commenting over and over again, but they're just not taking that additional step, like buying your stuff. And I know that this can be so frustrating. I'm Subi Zimmerman, and I have helped thousands of business owners just like you have success on Instagram. And I am here with my amazing CEO, Morgan Sutton. And today we're going to talk to you all about how you can plan your Instagram content. Welcome, Morgan. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? I want to make sure that.
Oh,
There you go.
there we go.
Morgan,
All right.
start from the top, girl.
Okay. I've been talking the whole time. Okay. Today we're going to dig into common Instagram content mistakes and how you can fix them. And today, if it's your first time tuning in, let us know in the comments because I have my eyes on them now that I'm also unmuted. And if you're watching on the replay, thanks so much for watching as well. Let us know in the comments, type replay. We will be back in here to check in with you. We are always up in our Instagram engagement.
Absolutely. And we want you to stick around because at the end of this video, we're going to actually share with you how to get better engagement on your post. Who doesn't want better engagement, right? Oh, and one more thing. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, just go ahead and do that. Hit subscribe, ring the bell, because when you ring the bell, you get notified whenever I release a new YouTube video or go live like I am today. Okay, Morgan, let's dig into it. There are 4 epic mistakes to avoid when creating Instagram content. And the first mistake is, well, I hate to say it, but it's all about you. Because one of the most common mistakes that I see is that people are posting about themselves in their feed, in their stories, and the details of your life, and not about what is in it for them. We say this over and over again. What is in it for the viewer who is actually looking at and reading your post? Because I do always teach and preach you all that people want to see your face. They do. They want to connect with you. They want to see your eyes. They want to hear your voice, and they want to feel you and your energy and your vibe. But you want to make sure that you lean into what your viewers can walk away with when either learning something from you or getting inspired or informed about the niche that you are claiming here on Instagram. Right, Morgan?
Totally true. It's something that we talk about all the time with clients. So remember to consider what's in it for them before you start posting. Can you tell us in the comments, I don't know if you said this to them, if this is something that you struggle with? I'm checking it out here.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people often don't know how to bridge the gap between the visual and the content, the written content, or what you're saying, and it's a struggle for a lot of people that we work with.
Certainly. So if you're looking to understand what's in it for them in detail and in tangible ways to apply it to your business, I hope that you'll consider joining us in 1 week. On Tuesday, we are hosting a live social media class. It's called Instagram Content Made Easy: How to Quickly Attract, Connect, and Close Your Ideal Customer Without Feeling Overwhelmed with Technology. And I'll add the link to the chat to if you want to check out that class, or we'll leave it in the description below.
Yes, definitely. Because a lot of people that we work with, well, they just have overwhelm around technology, like Morgan said, about creating that content. And many people think they're just too old to have success on Instagram. And that, my friends, well, that's a story in your head. So we would love to see you. Morgan and I are going to be doing this live class together, and you are going to absolutely love it. So let's tell them what the second mistake is, Morgan.
Yeah, so the mistake number 2 that we see a lot is people forgetting the hook. A hook is the start of your Instagram description before you get to the read more. And it's really short, 75 characters. And the point is, you use your visual to attract someone, to get them to want to learn more about you. Then you have that one little sentence we call the hook to get them to read the description. And then hopefully continue to engage with you, which we'll get to in just a few minutes. But so many people are not considering a description, the beginning of it, a hook. Like sometimes I notice that people's first sentence is the most boring part of the description. So you really have to consider it like a subject line of an email, that first line. And for example, something like Happy Monday is not going to get people to stop in their scroll or read more. But we love to do a lot of ... or arrows down. For example, the biggest lesson I learned over the weekend, ...
Yeah, Morgan, I actually have... Yeah, I have 3 good examples that I can share. I love these. I love these. So we're going to link these examples for you in the description below. But one is from my new friend, Ray Edwards. I'm just making sure that you guys can see this right here. This is Ray's post. I have 3 examples. And he writes, how do you write copy that connects with the reader at a personal level? I've got 3 ways to do just that in today's podcast. Link in bio, or just go to rayedwards.com. So the hook is, how do you get people to write copy that connects with the reader? So that's bringing you in, especially if you want to understand how to use copy more strategically when you are writing your Instagram post. And I know that all of you will like that. So Ray Edwards is a great person. Yeah, isn't that one good, Morgan?
Totally.
The next one is from my daughter, Lila. I love this photo, this post. It connects all of the dots. And what Lila wrote here was, the deepest love to meet, my own reflection. And so I'm curious, like, what does she mean by that? I want to read more. And it's a very deep thought out post about how she's reflecting on where she is in her life. And the image even matches up to that more. So it makes you want to just read that post. And for those of you that don't know, you do have 2,200 characters in the description to add to that hook that we are talking about. What are you doing to hook them in? And my final example is from one of our students, Sal, the founder of the Template Tribe. And I'm just going to show you the image here. So, yeah, so Sal said, success most definitely doesn't happen overnight, but it can happen in 3 to 6 months if you get your offer right. Morgan, I knew that you would love that one.
I love that one. And I think that what's so useful, important is that in a lot of them, they're either causing intrigue or addressing a pain point that their customer might have. And that's what hooks you in to read more.
Yeah. And that's what you want. You want people to keep on reading, keep on connecting, and engaging in that content that you're spending so much time creating. So now the third mistake that we often see people making is that you don't really have a strategy, a high-level strategy. Are you someone, let us know in the comments, are you someone who is posting on the fly, or do you plan a few days in advance, but then you just fall off the Instagram wagon because you're lacking a strategy? And I know that you all need one. If you don't have one, let us know in the comments below, because when you do put this on your to-do list and you lean into it, meaning you stay committed to it, it's so important to take the time, because it really does make such a major difference between sharing just bits and pieces of your life and more strategically sharing your business that actually helps you convert your followers into paying customers. And that is our goal and why we are doing this live class together.
Definitely. And I think it's so important for business owners because they have so many responsibilities, especially when you're a solopreneur or in a small business. And so you have to kind of follow a system in order to actually be able to show up consistently, because problems arise, things come up, other things need attention. And so what you're posting on social media can't be the thing that's not on a system, that isn't all set to run.
Right. We love those systems, Morgan. And if anyone doesn't know, Morgan is all about systems and processes. And once you meet her, you will be Morganized. More organized. Everyone wants to be more organized. Okay, so we do have a proven system that really does help you create that content so much easier, and it's what we've used with thousands of our students, and it really helps you not have that overwhelm when it comes to really staying committed consistently to your Instagram content. I'm going to talk about the fourth mistake, and this is actually our final tip, that you are not using a CTA. Subi, what's a CTA? I got you. It's a call to action. It is your job to let your audience, your followers, your friends, your potential buyers know exactly what you want them to do. It is not their job to figure it out. And in order for you to have more success on Instagram, you need to get a little crafty and creative with those call to actions. And it's not just tap the link in my bio. It is getting someone to take action so that they feel more connected to you, to your community, to the conversations that are happening organically from the content that you're sharing in the comment thread. And so you want people to leave a comment so that you can then have an exchange of a conversation. And maybe someone's not commenting and you're seeing all crickets over there. Well, we can help you with this because, right, Morgan? I mean, call to actions can be really, really simple. They don't have to be like making people think like, okay, what is it that you need me to do? Like, you want to make it so easy that they take that action.
It's so true. And I mean, something that you really can consider is like, would I comment on this post? Would I want to be part of this conversation? If you think about yourself as a user. And the other thing to remember is that CTAs, like, it should be easy. Okay. Mm-hmm. So while Instagram and the algorithm does reward you for longer conversations, continuous conversations, the show of a true relationship, you can basically do kind of micro engagements as a way to have some of your CTAs be easier to answer. For example, be like, give a heart or pick A, B, or C, or tell me yes or no in the comments below if this resonates with you. That's a way to give a micro engagement. And it's also a way for you to isolate your followers, make it easier for them to engage, which means it's easier to see that those are super active community members. So tell us in the comments here, are you someone that's comfortable using a call to action? I see some people sharing. We had we have a pro member here saying one of our recent posts where we had people explain their business in emojis.
Yeah, this was so good
and fun way to do it.
Yeah. Morgan, awesome. I like what you said about A, B, and C. I also want people to think about 1, 2, 3, and 4, because when you give people an easy way to identify with with the content that you're sharing, and they can easily pick, 1 is definitely me, or 2 is me, or 3, you then can have a conversation in the comment thread specifically about what they're identifying with, and all they really needed to do was type a number or A, B, C, or D. So these are more strategic ways to get that engagement going without overthinking it.
Yeah, so if these mistakes have been resonating with you, or you're like, guys, I don't even have the foundation, I can't think about conversion yet, where I'm still staring at a blank screen before I post, then maybe our class next week might be right for you, because our team have been spending years, probably 2 years, refining the system that we only teach to our thousands of dollars coaching program. And in this class, it's called Instagram Content Made Easy. It's next Tuesday. And on the call, you learn the foundation that you need, the system that's required in order to attract and connect with your ideal follower. And we want you to build a foundation so that you don't feel chained to your phone. You don't feel overwhelmed by a platform. Instead, you have something working for you consistently so that you can regularly bring in leads and sales with Instagram. So I've put the post, I put the link in chat if you're interested in registering. I'll put it in the description below as well. And it's like, I think it costs as much as a week of Starbucks. So it's a super cost-effective way to get access to a strategy that we normally only give to high-end clients.
Yeah, and this is our third, or is this our fourth time doing this class, Morgan? How many times have we done this?
It's our second.
Okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's only our second, but we have had so much success teaching this to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
That we wanted to do it again because the attendants just loved it. And here's what you need to know. When you do something that's working, do it again. And do it again, because you will always attract new people to sign up. And, every day there's new people coming on Instagram, and we just keep growing our email list and are able to connect with more people. And hopefully you and your friends, please invite your friends to join. It's going to be great. Morgan and I love doing these lives together, and we have a lot of fun, and we teach you a shit ton. So just don't forget to follow me on Instagram at the Instagram Expert, where I share Instagram tips every single day. Did you like this video? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe. And yeah, if you have any questions that you want to ask me or Morgan on the class, the Content Made Easy, type that in the comments below as well, because we will take those questions and we will answer them live. Right, Morgan?
Totally. We'll be there live on Tuesday, February 16th at 1 p.m. You can go to SubiZimmerman.com/easy content, or